Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to today's awesome, fantastic, amazing, powerful call number 2 with Nidhu B. Kapoor on the awesome Healthier Bee Tele Summit. I didn't think I was going to do an introduction, but here I am. So I'm going to keep it short because all we want to do is listen to Nidhu. In the red corner, we do have Nidhu, the undisputed champion of the fastest healing technique in the world, the decrease. Nidhu is the slayer of all issues, all problems, all projects, all aches and pains that come up. So we are in the house to experience some of the most amazing things that nobody's experienced before, including me. So don't want to take any more time. Want to hand this over to Nidhu and get started. Hello, Nidhu. Welcome in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go.
How is everybody doing? Perhaps you've just joined today and today is your first call and you weren't there for the previous call, or you were there for the previous call and now you're here for part 2. So either way, how are you doing? Like last time I used the word headache in order to describe whatever it is you were going through. Whether you had a headache or a cold or a cough or something bigger, something more serious, I was calling it a headache so that it was unique for everybody. And today, that word is pain. There's a way that pain works. And when you understand how pain works, you'll also understand what's going on with you better. But right now, how is it that you're doing? I'm going to give you a systematic way to answer that because there are 4 stages of health and life and wealth. And the first is the unconscious physical state. And in this state, we have quite a few things coming our way. We have more than one physical problem that we are taking care of. Whichever that problem is, I want you to tell me what about it is the worst thing for you. And the reason I'm asking that is because whatever it is that is your pain point, if I told you that it was going to give you your dream life, your dream job, your dream house, your dream partner, wouldn't be a pain point, right? We'd happily go through it. So the problem with the problem is that it doesn't let us do, be, feel, or have something. It restricts us in some way. It constricts us in some way. What is this biggest problem, therefore, for you? So you're not going to write down acidity. You're going to tell me what is the problem in the acidity that is stopping you from doing, being, feeling, having the dream life that you would like. If you are operating from a subconscious, emotional state, you may have some niggling physical problems. They're handleable, but your emotions tend to go all over the place. There's a tendency to be scattered. Then if you're not feeling this way, you're feeling that way. And if you're not feeling that way, you're completely down in the dumps. What is that particular emotion that is your pain point? If you are operating from the conscious mental health state, then whatever is your physical problem, you're dealing with it. You're managing it. You're taking care of it, but there is a lot of judgment about it, about the body. As if the body should never have a problem, as if the body should not require rest, as if nothing should ever go wrong with the body, as though the body should never have any reactions. So what is your biggest judgment around the body? If you are operating from the superconscious, and we all want to get there, if you are operating from the superconscious, 100% light, 100% gold, you could still have things going on with the body, but every day in every way you are 100 times better and better and better and better and better and 1,000 times better and better and better, but you wouldn't mind speeding up the process a little bit. What would you like speeded up? Once you write this down, you're going to write one more thing. You don't have to write it on the group right now. Write it on your notebook. Write it on a piece of paper. The second thing you're going to measure is between 0 to 100. How much is this thing stopping you, restricting you, just getting in the way, like making you miserable? Like a cold is a very small thing, right? My father would joke, he would say, a cold will go in 7 days or a week. Do what you want. But we have had a cold recovery. In fact, Amrish had a cold recovery as well. And we had it within minutes. We have that video up on YouTube as well. It's happening within minutes. A cold can make us feel so wham, right? I mean, it's a cold, it's gonna go, but it makes us miserable. So when you write that symptom, you're also going to write how miserable you are. When you write the pain point, you're going to measure the painfulness of the pain point. 0 is not at all, and 100 is very high. Some of y'all might write 200. It's okay. You're writing it in your notebook right now. I'm going to give you 1 minute to do that. Once you've done that, is that 1 minute? My measurement of time is a little...
Not yet.
Okay. Take your time. You want to write it? Yeah. Sorry, please say.
While people are writing that, I just want to say that about that cold. My cold actually went away in 5 seconds. We worked on it for about 4 or 5 minutes because we cleared a lot more stuff, but it actually went away within 5 seconds.
It was, but you were also very receptive, Amrish, and your awareness also gives me the next step very quickly. So thank you for being you.
Thank you.
I want to tell you why I've asked you the biggest, because you could have 20 things that are painful, right? But I've asked you the biggest because, as we did on our last call, there are 3 superpowers of the body. And one of those superpowers is oneness. Everything is connected to everything. If one part starts numbing, every other part is going to start numbing. If one part has pain, another part could very easily start getting painful. When one part system starts breaking down, other systems also start breaking down. And vice versa. You uplift one system, every other system also starts to recover. So when I ask you for your biggest pain point, every other is already attached to it. So if we collapse it, every other will also start collapsing. So by all means, if you say, I can't choose one, I got this list of 200, and this has been going on for the last 3,000 years, write it all down, but measure your biggest one. And now that you've done that, or do we need another 10 seconds or so? Okay. We got a signal on video, so we will wait for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. You're going to, first of all, turbocharge and make your water high vibration healing water. So everybody's got their water bottle? Awesome. So in the mouth of the bottle, and you can do it with your glass as well, you're just going to say 3 times, and please repeat with me. Yes, I am healthier and wealthier now. Yes, I am healthier and wealthier now. Yes, I am healthier and wealthier now. You're going to come to the midsection of your bottle. Wherever there is space, you're going to write safe with your fingertip. Loved, healed. Turn to the opposite, and over there, draw 3 exclamation marks. Exclamation marks were made for the decrees. Exclamation marks immediately uplift and bring in light. And decrees, by the way, is just another word for word medicine, which is what we're going to be trying today. You're going to please cap your bottle, shake it. I'm sorry, I'm saying shake it and I'm turning it upside down. Turn it upside down so the water mixes and matches. You can swirl it a little bit as well. Pour it into your glass. Have a sip. Ooh. Check for taste, texture, temperature. It could be cooler, it could be sweeter, it could be neutral, it could be silkier. It could even feel like it's thicker, like you're realizing water in your mouth like for the first time. Taste, texture, temperature. How is it? Nicer than what you had before?
We have some response. Vas Angel says it's silkier and smoother. Ludes said it's lighter, tastier, colder, and alive. Pooja says it's different. Sally has mentioned about the water. Tejashree, cooler. Elizabeth, smoother. Nishi, delicious. Anju, thicker. Heidi, cooler, sweeter and smoother. Dilki, I'm guessing it's silky, silkier, cooler, taster, smoother.
Fantastic. When you do your bottle, obviously, you can do this for all the bottles in the house. You can do this for your entire family because it's a generic, healing, high vibration water. Whatever it is you're dealing with, the water is going to reach it and transfer the message of the healing. You can also do this while you are filling your bottles. So you can say, yes, I'm healthier and wealthier now. Yes, I'm healthier and wealthier now. Yes, I'm healthier and wealthier now. Safe, loved, protected, healed. Safe, loved, healed, protected. We didn't do protected because most bottles don't have that much space. And if you take protected all around, there'll be no space for the exclamation marks. But when you're pouring the water or when you're filling it from your water system, you can say it. And on the bottle, you can just do the exclamation marks. And then you see how that water feels. The first few days, you begin to have a water that is so alive. I love that word. Who gave us that word, alive? I love that. Thank you. So when you start having alive water, your body is going to want more of it. So for the first few days, you might find I'm feeling a little more thirsty than usual. Absolutely normal. Your children may start drinking more water as well. Because, okay, I will come back to the because. Somebody remind me that I have left a because pending in limbo. I will come back to that. I want you to have a full glass of water.
While we do that, Nidhu, that was Angela. She said it felt alive.
Thank
sorry,
you.
Sorry, that was Ludes. I'm sorry.
That was
Ludes. Yes.
Ludes gets package B. So cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Wonderful. Give it 10 seconds. You've just drunk the water. Give it 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And check the big pain point you wrote down. Check the number, check that. Is that still true? Would you like to change it to another? Or is the number the same or a little bit different? Just check. And you're going to make a note of it in your notebook, because I am in the next few minutes going to be asking you a number. But before that, we would have done our chakra massage as well as our silent treatment. Just make a note of it. Done? Okay. You take your finger again, and you are going to start tapping from the tip of your nose upward, 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 upward. And when you reach here, you're going to part your skull. So you're going to poke and part your skull. And then you're going to part your skull again. And you're going to part your skull again. You're going to part your forehead. You're going to part your eyes. You're going to part your cheeks. You're going to part your nose. You're going to part your mouth. You're going to part your jaws. Part, part, part your shoulders. Part your upper chest. Part your chest, part your solar plexus, stomach, belly button, lower, lower. And when you get to your secret place, you will just gently tug the fleshiness of the thigh aside. And have a little bit more water. If you're already full, just have a small sip. If you can have more water, have more water. Check your number again. Check also if you think this is actually not so big, this other thing is looking bigger. Quickly make a note. Once that is done, circles of life. And circles of life you will begin to do around your eyes. You will just do this around your eyes, and you will close with an O2 oxygen. O2. Okay. And circle on your shoulders very gently. And O2, O2. You are putting the symbol of oxygen. Definitely we want to do it on our neck hump. So gently circle, circle, circle. And O and 2. And around our chest, let us do a circle, circle, and O2, O2. Belly button, please. Circle, 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 circle. O2. Most of us, I think all of us are sitting. We can reach our knees. Circle your knees. Put an O2. Elbows. Circle. O2. Elbows. O2. If you can have another sip of water, have another sip of water. If you can't, it's okay. Check your number. It may have gone up. It may have gone down. It may still be there. It's fine. Just check your pain point and your measurement of the pain point. And now, are you ready for a brand new, fresh decree word medicine just for today, just for our call, just for the Healthier Bee Summit? Ready? Ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. You are going to say it with me. It's only 2 words. And we're going to say it 3 times only. And we're going to say body. We're going to address who we have to address. We're going to say body. Repair yourself. Body. Repair yourself. Body. Repair yourself. And allow the body to do what it wants to do. Maybe you want to get up. Maybe you want to kick a leg. Maybe you want to stretch your arms. Maybe you just want to take a deep breath. Maybe you just want to put your head back. Maybe you're sensing the openness. What is happening? Take your time. Let us know on the group if we can proceed. Yes? Can I go on? Cool. Yes, everybody's okay?
Yes.
All right.
Dudes are saying it's making me laugh. Vas Angel, warmth felt in the spine. Yes, we can go on. Suma says feels stretched and open.
Excellent. Excellent. We will do the same thing with mind. Mind, repair yourself. Mind, repair yourself. Mind, repair yourself. And close your eyes. Allow the body to do whatever it is doing. We also got to do it for the emotions. Emotions, repair yourself. Emotions, repair yourself. Emotions, repair yourself. You will either need to drink or sip water. Please do. Take a look at your pain point, and what you mentioned was the measurement of the pain point. And again, not yet on the group. Make a note of it in your notebook. See the shift, if at all there is any. Is it the same pain point still? Is there another pain point instead? Is it the same number? Is it lesser? Is it more? Shifts mean movement. Movement is the body's superpower. When we don't move, when we are stuck, we are suppressing the body's superpower. And having done this, put that aside, we're going to get into our chakra massage. Our chakra massage is going to be followed by 5 minutes of the silent treatment. And the silent treatment is really that you're not going to talk. Now, even if somebody comes into your room, into your space, has to say something, you can use your hand gestures. Obviously, in the silent treatment, the mind also cannot be speaking. It is the silent treatment. The mind goes where attention goes. And our eyes are the biggest attention receivers. Second is our ear. So if your mind starts talking, you just start looking outside, not at a screen, because over there your mind will want to engage. So not television, not computer, not your mobile. You just look anywhere else. Do your circles again. Do the body parting again. This time do the back as well. You can walk around. You can look at the ground. Do not read. Do not write. You have to use your eyes outside of you. And let us say, because we're not in the practice of doing this, the mind will immediately come in, right? It'll start chittering, chattering again. The moment it does that, it's okay. Again, bring your attention outside. Look at your hands if you want. Look at this wall if you want. Look at this fan if you want. Once the chakra massage is over, I will ring a bell. I will let you know the massage is over. And we will enter into just 5 minutes of the silent treatment. Yes, everybody's understood the silent treatment? Okay. Even the chakra massage, because there is a secret decree in the chakra massage, you won't hear me say it, but the video will be on, and every time I have to move to the next chakra, you will get a color reference. Right? We will begin with the root chakra, and in decree work, the belly button is considered a very crucial chakra as well. So there are 8 clearings that are going to be taking place. There are 8 points of your body that are going to be slightly poked, prodded, and massaged. I just want you to sit back and enjoy it. You can lie down, you can sit, you can keep your eyes open, you can keep your eyes closed, you can walk around. Everything is fine. Ready? Stay hydrated at every point. So I'm just going to put off my audio But I'm going to begin. Chakra system opened, tuned, rhythmized, harmonized, balanced. Chakra systems tuned, rhythmized, harmonized, balanced. Chakra systems tuned, rhythmized, harmonized, balanced. And we are now entering our 5 minutes of silent treatment. Please put off your videos whenever you're up. Slowly come back to your screen. The most joyful words any kid or teenager can hear. First thing you have to do, if you didn't do it in your silence, is hydrate. Before I ask you whether silence was easy, not easy, it took 2 minutes before you realized the mind was already chattering, or before you knew it, you were already looking at a screen. Before I ask you that, take a look at your pain point. Take a look at that number. Does this pain point feel as big? Has it reduced? Has it gone up? Has it stayed wherever it is? Is it not making any sense anymore? Is there a completely different pain point that hadn't even crossed your mind? Now, post on the group as what it was before and what is it now.
I'm definitely feeling lighter, Nidhu. A lot lighter than I was earlier.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This was fantastic. Yes. We've got some responses. Vas Angel says it was 10 and now it's gone to 0.
Fantastic.
Vaishali it's reduced to 1/5 of what it was earlier.
Excellent.
Dr. Sheila Tilak, it's gone completely.
Fantastic.
Vaishali was at 80, she's come down to 20. Rita from 90 to 0. Anjali Vyas from 70 to 10.
Fantastic.
Trupti Patel from 10 to 0.
Superb.
I'm really sorry, my screen's scrolling up faster than I can read. Nilesh from 25 to 17, then to 3, and then now to 0. Anju, it was intense before, now it seems irrelevant. Dr. Sarah
Excellent.
felt very strong vibration. Silence could not do because of my grandson who's with me. Vas Angel sending warmth, especially in my solar plexus. Samina Nayak from 50 to 10, lots of burps. Harish Rao, lower back ache was 10, now it's reduced to 7. Richa from 90 to 60. Anju from 50 to 10. Suma from 98 to 3. Silent felt blissful, lighter and happier. Delbar from 5 to 0. Pooja T was at 200, came down to 160. And she says, in Chakra massage, I experienced a lot of cough and felt like puking. Coughed out. She's feeling much better now. Kathleen was at 90. She's come down to 85. Dolly was at 10. She's come down to 8. Kailash has come down to 0 from 10. Elizabeth is down to 8. She was at 20. Meher was at 90 and she's come down to 20 with her shoulder pain. Namrata has come down to 20. She was at 70. Seema has come down to 40% from 80% earlier, from 100 to 20, 80 to 30. Anjali Vyas is 0. Yogita Shah reduced from 100 to 0. Tejashree from 10 to 4. Lots of zeros, Nidhu.
Awesome.
Zero.
So we have this thing where we do the 0 dance and we all celebrate that it has become 0, but fantastic, everybody. In the chakra massage, the root, the solar plexus, and the heart chakra, these seem to be carrying most of the baggage. And I think that for most of us as well, this is the area where we are feeling it, right? This, like maybe from our higher chest to just a little above our belly button. Is this where we are experiencing the maximum of whatever it is that we are going through? Is that what's happening? So confirm. And I'm going to give you the next portion of repair yourself. First of all, I just want you to say it 9 times. Don't identify anything. Just say, repair yourself, 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 repair yourself. Stay hydrated all throughout. And I'm going to go to the next version of this, and I'm just going to call it damages. Damages because, well, something got damaged, right? It got damaged because, well, there was a breach in the fortress of our immunity. So something got in and then got lodged and jammed and started wreaking havoc. Havoc physically, mentally, emotionally in our lives as well, stopping us from feeling, doing, being, having what we would like or whom we would like. Because we can also look at ourselves physically and feel like, no, I need to be better, or I need to be more perfect, or I need to be healthier before so and so can be part of my life. So wherever that blockage is taking place, some damage has happened. So just hear me. I'm going to say this 9 times. Hear me. See how it makes you feel. Damages, fixed and repaired. 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 Quickly close your eyes. I want you to see or sense, because all of us don't always see, I want you to see or sense your fortress. Your immunity system is your fortress. I want you to see or sense where the breach has taken place. And while you're sensing where the breach has taken place, once again, I'm going to repeat this particular set and you see what's happening. Damages, fixed and repaired. Damages, fixed and repaired. Breach, fixed and repaired. Invaded, fixed and repaired. Invasions, fixed and repaired. Violated, fixed and repaired. Attacked, fixed and repaired. Ambushed, fixed and repaired. Damages, fixed and repaired. Breaches in the fortress, repair yourself, repair yourself, repair yourself, repair yourself, repair yourself, repair yourself, repair yourself. How are you doing? Wherever we were, those of us who were at a 0, awesome. How are you doing now? Those of us who had a 20, 40, Tejashree had a 4. How are we now? What did you see? What did you see taking place, or what did you sense taking place?
So while we get the answers, Nidhu, I felt the fortress getting repaired very, very quickly, rapidly, and it felt stronger than it ever did before.
Awesome.
You know, for a few seconds, it even felt stronger than the rest of the fortress. The repair was so quick and so strong, so powerful. It was amazing for me.
Awesome.
We've started getting some feedback. Parul says, feeling light, itching at heart chakra, pure vast angel, pure stillness, very warm, saw a past memory which was not pleasant for her. Anushri, navel, palms and between the brows. Swati Nagra, felt at the back of neck and my breath. Kathleen, I think she was at 90, came down to 65 and is now at 20. Tingly all over, starting at the crown. Tripti, shiver passed through my entire body. Ludes, I felt movement. It was amazing. My puja tea, my fortress was like a huge hole near the heart area. It's closed competition. That's closed competition. I think she had something at the heart area, a hole at the heart area, which is closed now. Strong spiral energy moving from root to crown for Anju, Tejal, heart chakra, my left knee and right shoulder. Namrata Dubey, I was being pulled back and spine was getting straighter. Felt movement in the solar plexus. Sunita yawning a lot. Seema saw a lot of puzzles trying to sort out. Still hazy. Vaishali, the kidneys and intestine repaired, leaky gut repaired, bridged fallopian tubes opened up. Mass Angel, very powerful. Thank you, Nidhu. Dr. Sheila Tilak, I felt if it is repaired with mesh, as if it is repaired with mesh. Nita has some burps. Suma has high energy movement in the body, felt an instant repair. It felt heart and root felt the most. Samina, my SP is contracting continuously. I'm not sure what the SP is. Pooja said her heart had a big hole. Now it has been repaired and it's completed. Vinita Chadda felt the brokenness of fortress building up slowly. Neelu Gupta, something felt between navel and the heart. Kailash felt calm in third eye, pulsating. Anjali Vyas, lump inside the throat has eased and softened. Nilesh Thorat, something itching on my back shoulder, even itching on my upper left side. Gulshan felt a lot of energy in the solar plexus. Smita breathing well, forehead is buzzing. Nidhi saw something getting soon. And Richa, something happening in the belly. My stomach was unwell.
How is your belly now?
Richa? Vaishali, my head is also buzzing. Richa says her belly is better.
Awesome. 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 We just fixed our immunity system. We just repaired the breaches in our immunity system. There are quite a few things that you can do before you go to bed. And one of them is this quick check. How's the fortress? If you sense a breach, repair yourself, repair yourself, repair yourself. Breaches, fixed and repaired, fixed and repaired, fixed and repaired, fixed and repaired. You also have a Great Night MP3, and you will play that as well. You can all leave now, 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 you can all leave now. And along with that, I'm going to give you this other technique that you can add. It's one of my favorite ones. And when I first saw something like this happening, I in fact saw that with the parting of the skull. And then after that, the understanding of how bodies do part in that moment and how when they part, a body can release toxins super quickly, like physically release it super quickly. And this, somebody tell me, like Richa said something about the belly, it's getting better, right? Something's going on there.
Yes.
And anybody else as well, around your head or your shoulders, something is still happening. Repair yourself, repair yourself, repair yourself. And I want you to see in whatever body part the trouble is, I want you to see a pair of golden hands coming in, plucking it all, removing it from the body. And you may sense a golden being attached to these hands. You may or may not. It's absolutely fine. These golden hands, just pluck it out of the body, and you will see these golden hands. You will sense them come out of the body, come out, come out, come out, and go out of the window where the sun is in your continent right now. So if the sun is on that side and it's already set, it's okay. You're going to still see these hands. Take it out of the window and take it towards the sun. Go ahead and try it. Your golden hands will just come in. They're already there. I can see golden hands around everybody. Go ahead. And tell us how it is.
Nita said her body is feeling relaxed. A couple of people had shared some feedback earlier. Parul, I think it said there was some itching. Now she's feeling better, itching gone. The points are feeling cooler. There were a couple of people. Rita Kapoor had said the piercing pain from her hip to the leg right side had gone to zero, but her body was stiff. So she should feel the stiffness being taken out. Is that correct?
That's correct. And you will have a sense of where it originates. And even if you don't, you will sense the golden hands coming in. They'll come in on their own. You don't even have to guide them. They will come in on their own, and they will start, like they can start making a movement like this, where they're just picking up that layer. Like they're just wrapping the stiffness around them, and then they'll tug it out of the body.
Harish Rao is feeling something like that. He's saying tons of black muck sort of a thing is leaving me from the lower back.
Superb, superb. When you see muck, like tar-like energy is trauma. Tar-like energy with flecks that looks like an unwellness, like an illness, that looks like worms, that's part of the disease. But it's going. Don't pay attention to it. Let the divine golden hands do what they are supposed to do. They will do it, they will take, but you have to see them go out because they need instruction. So you have to see it go out of the window towards wherever is the sun right now in your city. It'll head towards the sun and it'll head like a comet. Have you seen a comet? So a comet is this blazing, flaming piece of stone, right? And you'll see it like that, and you'll see it hurtling towards the sun, and which is what we want, because we want to see it go out physically into the purification system of the sacred furnace. See it go out. And now check. What is your pain point? And what is the measurement of your pain point? What is pain point? Pain point is not the name. Pain point is the thing about it that bothers you the most. Can't breathe properly. I can't walk properly. I can't dance like I used to. I can't go to work like I want to. I can't enjoy myself. Check. What is it now? Is it like, it's not so bad. It's actually quite okay. It's actually, you know what? I think I got a grip on this now. How are you feeling when you look at your pain? Your pain being the euphemism for whatever is going on with your physical problem right now.
We've got some responses coming in, Nidhu. Harish Rao is saying, I'm feeling better. Good. Dr. Sarah says, would like to share that sun energy has healed me of my painkillers 25 years back. And since then, no medicines whatsoever. So just wow.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Vas Angel, I did it and experienced huge yawns. Trupti Patel, whole body is so light like feather. Seema Goel is saying it's now feeling bearable. The pain is feeling bearable. Vas Angel, it's not so bad. Pooja T from 200, she came down to 160, and now she's come down to 125 to 125.
Fantastic.
Tanya, have the need to cry.
Please do. Please do. It will ease up your lungs. It will ease up your breath. It will ease up your oxygen. When we were doing it the first time around, where we didn't really spend too much time with the oxygen, we did try 1 glass of water, but 2 glasses of water and active oxygenation is important. Let's do this one. Just draw an oxygen symbol around your nostril and see what happens in 30 seconds to the pain. I want to tell you, my lovelies, one of the reasons why we have the silent treatment and why the silent treatment is so important in our healing journey is as simple as this. Who are the world's best healers? Who are the best healers on earth?
Pooja says it's ourselves. Swati says it's sun. Vas says it's ourselves. Payal says sun and water, ourselves, the one who stay isolated, those who listen. Trees.
Who said those who listen?
The mystic lotus and dragonflies. Yeah. The mystic lotus.
Please give them packet C.
Wasn't me. Who teach self-healing. Namita says those who teach self-healing, water and our own self, people who can show you the paths, nature, ourselves, our soul, nature, our bodies.
Who said nature?
Anju said nature, and Nilesh said nature. Suma and a few others said trees.
So yes, plants, trees for sure, and animals. Animals are the world's, our Earth's greatest healers. You know, we are, well, as of now, we still have more animals in the wild than we do domesticated. They're not calling 911 for a doctor. They take care of themselves. And if you look at how animals do this, an animal only talks when necessary. It's not that they don't have voice. Plants don't have a voice that we can hear. Trees don't have a voice that we can hear. They communicate through their roots. But animals have voice. And one of the things animals do is they always conserve their voice for only when it is required. When do you want most peace and quiet? When you are unwell. When you are unwell, you want everybody to stop talking. When you are unwell, do you want construction taking place next door? Do you want a drill sound taking place, or do you want absolute silence? What is it? It's absolute silence. We even get irritated if somebody keeps coming to check on us, right? Like, how are you doing? Kaise ho? Kuch chahiye? Thoda khana lao? Thoda pani lao? We get annoyed because our body knows that what we need is that silence. No healing journey is complete without a comfort with silence. And very few of us are comfortable with silence, right? Like, how many of us found it easy to move away and remember to look outside, or even at your hand, like, oh, I have so many lines, will come to your mind, right? Moment that has come, you have to start looking elsewhere. Like, all your attention has to be all your attention has to be on the light without thinking of the description of the light. And this, where you gaze outside of you without boundary, like your television screen is a boundary, your computer screen is a boundary, your phone is a boundary. This allows the immunity system to completely reboot itself. How many of you all found it easy to do? At least 1 minute, 2 minutes was easy to do. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I'm not sure any of us managed. But 5 minutes is our goal. Like, in the work that we're going to do together, all of us, in May, that 5 minutes is our goal. Whether you did 30 seconds, whether you did 1 minute, awesome, awesome. You want to move and upgrade to 5 minutes, because the shocking solution, number 5, is silence. The shocking solution, number 4, is oxygen and water. I've bunched them together because we also get some oxygen from water, and water can oxygenate the body, because now we have the understanding of alkaline water. The understanding of alkaline water is really not because we need alkaline water. We need alkaline water because our systems are getting more acidic. More acidic systems have more carbon dioxide. And therefore, to oxygenate, do this again, please. And just see what happens in 2 seconds. Can you feel that the inflow of breath itself is cleaner, sharper, maybe even cooler? And we've only done this twice now. Took us not even, this is what, a nanosecond? This is not even a second. So puja, I think, it's decreasing slowly, right? From 200 to 160 to 125. And I think there's one more person as well. Just check, how are you? Follow it up by making sure you're hydrated. How are you now? Just make note of it. Let us know on the group, because I am going to ask you a very important question. And that question is going to take us closer to the shocking solution. You see, remember what I said about our immunity and fortress? I said reach. I used words like invaded. I used words like violated. Now, and the answer will pop into your head. Who has done this to you? Who has violated your space? Who refuses to draw healthy boundaries around you? Who is the painful person creating pain in your life? Who is the one who you loved very much, but who treated you badly? Who is the one who's brought you so much pain that in order to recover, you are now looking at painful methods to recover? Prove your worthiness. Prove how amazing you are. Prove how good you are. Prove how acceptable you are. Prove how likable you are. Prove how incredible your body is. Whatever it is, that is now a painful method. Prove how you never need to rest. Prove how you're always working. Prove how you never ask for time off. What is the painful method you are now using in order to get that person to stop treating you badly? Who is this painful person in your life? Who is the person who is constantly breaching your peace of mind? Who is this?
We've got quite a few.
Yeah.
We have quite a few answers actually. From Lourdes, Vaishali, Dr. Sarah, Tripti Patel, Neeta, Harish, Sona. Most of them are saying me, my thoughts, myself, ourselves. Elizabeth says father and uncle. I do everything myself. Don't rely on anyone. Me,
how painful is that?
A parent, myself.
You know, so SG had taken a set of 10 VIPs sessions. And when she signed up for weight release. She didn't want to work out. She didn't want to go on a diet. She just wanted to know what she had to say. And as we started talking, turned out that one of the things that was going on at work was that her husband also worked in the same place. And she was suspecting that he was seeing somebody in the workplace. She was suspecting him of having an affair. And as we started clearing this and other stories started coming out, she's quite successful. She's very successful. That he's not as successful. That there was this competition that was going on at home where she was constantly trying to please him. She was constantly trying to not take calls when they were home, or she was not trying to tell him about the big projects that were coming in, but they were working in the same place. So he would find out that what was really going on was that he wanted to show her that she is not so special, that somebody else is also special, that don't think you can fly so high. And our conversation and work changed to, What should I do about this? I think by our fifth session, she had decided to separate. By our seventh session, her clothes were fitting her looser. By our eighth session, she wasn't sure if she could manage on her own. But she said she was going to think about it. She was going to stick with this path. Right now, she has 2 sessions on which she will get back to me on. This me and my thoughts is not how you breach your immunity. Your autoimmune disorder is also not you. Our body is made of layers, and those layers have layers. We have a system known as koshas and sheets. We have the auric field, we have the etheric field, we have the emotional field. You know how you see your aura? 7 colors, 8 colors. You have more than that. Everything begins outside. Even before you were born, you were a concept, either in the cosmic mind or in your parents' mind. You didn't create yourself. It happened first outside. Now it is inside of you. We got to take care of it. But it didn't come from inside. Something happened there that made it happen here. Someone made it happen there that made it happen here. Notwithstanding acts of God. One of our distant family friends were part of the Gujarat earthquake, where their entire building collapsed. You know, I mean, that city was in ruins. It is astounding what that city is today and what had happened in that earthquake. The earthquake of Bruges, I think it was. Their entire building collapsed. The entire family made it out. They moved to another city. They began their business again. And when we meet them, when you speak to them, you can see the post-traumatic symptoms. But they made it out. And they made it out because they had each other. They found each other. Somehow, in the places where they hid in the house, where they looked for support, they were kept safe. Just as even if one family member had passed away, God forbid, and God did forbid, it didn't happen, that family would have not been who they are today. Why? Because the one who you love very much, who has treated you very badly, is not you and your thoughts. You and your thoughts have learned to do that to yourself. Who did you learn it from? Who is the one that you love very much who has treated you so badly? Who is the one who you are striving right now to please? Who is the one that you're completely obsessed with? Who is the one that you wish would change? Who is the one that you just cannot make peace with? Who is the one that triggers you? Who is the one who you're waiting to say for them, to say sorry, to say I love you, to say here, $1 million for you? Who is this in your life? Let me ask you in another way, which is what I had asked SJ. And I said, there are things in your weight, but I'm going to ask you, who is in your weight? She gave that answer. My husband's in my weight. What's going on with your husband? Story. Clothes became looser. Who is in your pain? Check. Like Elizabeth said, I think Elizabeth said father.
And now we have husband, we have father, husband, father-in-law, aunt, mother, sister, husband, in-laws, parents.
Excellent.
Previously
Super.
my ex, and now my
Super.
husband, my father. Does someone 24532, I'm not sure who that is, has a question. Does someone who passed away count?
Yes, very much so. Like when I gave the example of PT last time, is that you, Prima? When I gave the example of PT last time, PT's relationship with her ex was over years before. She was now looking to have a baby with the one she had married. It doesn't matter. And the name will come, or the face will come. It will pop up, because now, after everything that we have done, we are fully in touch with our bodies. Anybody who says mind or me, so sorry, I'm so sorry, that is not true. And there may be something you are avoiding. There may be some desire that I not look at this right now, that I rather put the blame on myself than this particular person. And that also you have learned to do. You have learned that it's all your fault. Whatever has happened, you are to blame. That if you only had not eaten that chocolate in August 10th, 1942, it wouldn't have happened. It's not true. Everything begins outside. Then it becomes inside. And remember, while your skin is your first physical defense, there are many etheric, auric defenses taking place before it even reaches your skin. So if it's reached your skin and it has gone through, it can only happen from your intimate environment. It can only happen from around you. Who is the one around you? Who is this painful person? Let me give you another word instead of pain. Let me give you one more euphemism: stress. Because every symptom that you have is a symptom of stress. Who is the most painful, stressful person in your environment right now? Boss, ex. Can't forget what they did, because we can't process it, we can't accept it, we can't make peace with it. We are stuck now. Parents are very difficult when they are in our environment, because much as you want to leave, the guilt will not let you. Cannot stay and be happy. It's very rare, very, very rare that you can be an adult and live with your parents happily ever after. Children are meant to leave the nest. If you haven't left the nest, something will be going on there. If you have a grown daughter or a son and you are expecting them to stay in the nest with you, one of y'all will be exhibiting symptoms as well. Stuck. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Can't be with him, can't stop thinking about him. Can't bear her, can't ask her to leave as well. Who is this person? And before I come to that solution, I also want to tell you that this bit, right, where whatever is the problem in the problem, where it doesn't allow us to be, do, feel, have what we want, where it restricts us, where it constricts us, all restriction and constriction is where problems begin. So here is the journey of the pain. And why do you need to know the journey of pain? Because when you start releasing pain, you will walk backwards into the journey, into the time where you were absolutely fine and fit. Whatever this restriction is, and restriction can begin with anything. Restriction can begin with a parent saying, "What are you thinking? You can't buy a motorbike." Or what are you thinking? You're a girl. You can't go to another country and do your education on yourself. How will you manage? You have to stay at home. You have to get married. Of course, this is so culturally oriented. But wherever that restriction began, okay? So this is the energy, right? This is energy. All of this is energy, right? This is free flowing, everything. It is contained now in this computer. It is contained now in this bracelet. It is contained in my clothes. It's contained in my body. This containment begins with restriction inside us, right? We get restricted, 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 and we start getting agitated. In that agitation, we start getting annoyed. We start getting irritated. We start getting frustrated. But This person, well, this person is part of our environment. We don't know what to do. We start getting anxious. We start getting fearful. We start getting demanding. We start getting controlling. We start getting manipulating, because we all want what we want. And we will all try and find ways to get what we want. One of the biggest reasons for pain is that your needs haven't been met. You wanted that motorbike, hasn't come. You've instead been told you can't have it. So this restriction, getting stuck, getting blocked, getting blockages, that anger, that fear, that hopelessness, that desperation, that stiffness, soreness, heaviness, achiness, painfulness, illness, disease. It takes a very long time to become ill. All of this has been going on over years before you have reached where you have reached. And therefore, when you uncover, you will have days when you will feel low, when you will feel down, when you will feel hopeless, when you will feel angry and raging and hateful, and when you will have days of anxiety and panic. And you will have days of agitation, but agitation will tell you that you're getting closer, because the first symptom of restriction is agitation and restlessness. It's a good thing. And then finally, you will come here. This reverse order, cheers everybody, let's do this. This reverse order is important to keep in mind, because even though the decrees are the fastest modality in the world, meaning that where it would have taken you 10 years now to do this reversal, it will take you lesser, not even 5 years, not even 3 years. It will take you lesser time, but time it will take. And the way that you allow yourself that patience of healing can only happen when you have the shocking solution of silence. Only silence will bring you patience. Only silence will allow this. Not to mention that silence will also speeden up all of your movement. Making stress normal, because you don't know how to let go of this person, you don't know how to stay with this person, you don't know how to forget this person, you do not know how to make peace with this person. Wanting that stress in your life is a way of staying connected to this person. Shocking solution number 3. Stop making stress normal. Stress and pressure do not do anything except age you, make you forgetful, exhaust you, tire you, make you feel defeated. Moment you are defeated, you will say, what? I've learned to live with it. Moment you say, I've learned to live with it, you are now in dangerous statements, because the moment you've learned to live with it, you don't think it requires healing. And if you will not heal it, you cannot have health. H-E-A-L-T-H. Only he who heals can have health. Only he who has health can heal. So you will start blocking it at one part. What is the body superpower? Oneness. Moment you have stoppage, blockage, restriction, constriction, suppression, oppression, repression, depression, in one part, it will start collapsing every other system as well. Shocking solution number 2. Fortress. A fortress is your wall, right? Gigantic wall from here till the sky, all around. Now imagine next to this wall, I keep putting my anxiety. I keep putting my stress. I keep putting my exhaustion. I keep putting my anger. What is going to happen over time? Logical, right? Over time, it will make a hole. Because anything that's living against anything that's living either has to find a way to flow or a way to get through. And therefore, shocking solution number 2, if you will suppress how you feel, I guarantee there will be the entire gamut of aching, hurting, heaviness, soreness, stiffness, pain, illness, disease. In our work, I rarely ask, what do you think? How are you thinking? It is always, how did it make you feel? How are you feeling? Because if you don't know how you're feeling, even if you're feeling numb, you know you're feeling numb, you have decrees for that. Goodbye, numbness. Goodbye, numbness. Goodbye, numbness. Each and every one of y'all who's dealing with a lot of pain, who's dealing with lots of headaches, check, is this not true? Isn't there a lot you have suppressed? Isn't there a lot of pride you have swallowed? Aren't there a lot of tears that you were terrified somebody would see and find you vulnerable or weak or shame you for it? Isn't there a lot of anger you keep inside for the sake of peace? Check, is this not true? And also check, how exhausted are you? Because now, not only is your body fighting what has come in from outside, it is now trying to make sure that fortress is not getting a hold because of what is inside. You will be most exhausted if you have moved away from your emotions. To acknowledge an emotion also sometimes means you got to go to the kindness gym. You got to do Kaizen yoga, where in that yoga, we will do our chakra massage. No, chakra massage you're doing for 30 days anyway. The Kaizen yoga system that we will do on Saturday, you will see how it's opening up your systems. It's making it easier to say, gosh, I didn't realize I'm carrying so much. Give me a word. Complete the sentence. I didn't realize I'm carrying so much.
Weight.
Did you say weight as in weight or weight?
WEIGHT.
I didn't realize I'm carrying so much weight. I didn't realize how much I am carrying in this weight. Who are you carrying in this weight? Are you carrying your whole family? Everybody who's working from the subconscious, emotional, coping health state invariably tends to carry their whole family. Everybody working from the unconscious, physical state tends to carry their ancestors. They carry even more. Everybody working from the conscious, coping, mental health state carries very deep judgments. You are carrying. What are you carrying? What is in that? Let's speak about it. Let's bring it out. But I haven't given you shocking solution number 1. And shocking solution number 1 is, and no healing journey is complete without this. It's not complete without making sure that you've got silence, that you've got oxygen, that you've got water, that you are taking care of your stress, that you are not letting it be normal in your life anymore, that you are acknowledging how it is that you're feeling. And number 1, no healing journey is ever complete without this, is name dropping. Name dropping is when you digest and process what has taken place with this person and what is taking place with this person, because that will also start changing what's happening. Because there are only 2 solutions, right? Either you move away from this person or you heal what's going on with this person. Although I will say, depending on the level of toxicity and what your state of health is, it may not even be an option to move away. But if it is, support is available. If you can move, move. If you cannot move, heal. And how will you do that? not by making this dangerous mistake of focusing on changing others and saving others and protecting others and taking care of others and over explaining to others and over apologizing to others and over defending others. Everybody's amazing. Everybody's great. But there is somebody in your life who is treating you badly, which is why there is this physical distress and headache and pain point and pains that you are going through. You got to acknowledge that they are not to be on that pedestal that you've put them on. You got to take a look at their darkness, not as a point of blame, but to digest and process that this is happening. All of us have made certain choices. I can't even begin to tell you what kind of toxic people I have been with. But you want to be able to let it go. What is the most important system in our more than 20 systems? Quickly, somebody tell me. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Which is the most important? And which is the one that we're focusing on? Yeah.
Digestive.
Yes, awesome.
Lots of answers saying digestive.
Super.
Everybody is being paying attention to your,
Yeah.
to your thought. Everybody's been there.
Cheers to everybody.
And everybody knows digestive system.
Digestion is immunity. Digestion equals immunity. Digestion creates immunity. Because we have not digested, it is now there next to our fortress, trying to come out, trying to release, because it's not doing anything else, right? We're not acknowledging it. We're not expressing it. We're not working through it. What will it do? This thing there. So it will try its best to make a hole in the fortress. Digestion is key to immunity. If you have good digestion, and by the way, you can have hyperdigestion also. You can have hypodigestion also. You want the perfect balance of digestion. Mouth, it begins here and it ends at our rectum. You want to be able to chew. You want to be able to swallow. You want to be able to digest. Keep the good, because that'll go to the heart and the heart will send it everywhere to the body. And you want to let go of the rubbish. How will you do that? Okay. I know this is going to sound odd, especially for those of y'all who have not really done word medicine before. For those of y'all who've done name dropping, it's going to be a little easier, but here's what we're going to do. Ready? Ready? Okay. The first word we're going to use, so it's not a word for gratitude. It is a word to just put in good energies. We're not being grateful to them. We have reason to be grateful. Everybody shows up in our life to be revealing to us our own powers and our strengths. And we also do this for others. There are tyrants in our lives. We are tyrants in other people's lives. This is life. This is the dance of karma anyway. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to use the decree, thank you. Thank you is not a gratitude decree. What is the gratitude decree, which we did on our last call? Gratitude decree, gratitude word medicine is gratitude, my. This is just the word, thank you. So I just want you to take this person's name. If it is a parent, however you address your parent, you will just say, thank you, mom, thank you, dad, thank you, sister, thank you, brother, thank you, pet, thank you, boss. Whatever is the name, except for your parents, take their name. 6 times for a woman, 8 times for a man. Please go ahead. And the moment you have done it, have some water. Tell me how you're doing. How did it make you feel?
While we wait for responses, I'm feeling lighter.
Awesome. Awesome.
Pass is feeling lighter as well. She said yawns and she's feeling lighter.
Good. Yawns, burps, wanting to go to the washroom, coughs, sneezes, wanting to close your eyes, slightly heavy head, feeling a little warm, feeling shivery, goose flesh. All fantastic. All are amazing.
Neelu Gupta says she's feeling choked. Yogita is feeling calmer. Tanya is lighter. Neelu Gupta is feeling choked.
1 second. I'm just doing a clearing for her.
Sure.
Neelu, check. Did you say Neelu or Nidhu?
Neelu Gupta.
Neelu. Neelu, just check. These are karmic blockages, and you have attracted so I'm seeing both. I'm seeing both a lifetime of hanging, but as well as drowning. See which one you respond to, and we will clear it right now.
Me too. We wait for your response. In the meantime, Stuma says emotions coming up. She's feeling a little angry. Anushri is feeling a little sad. There is shivering, yawning, restless, tingling, discomfort near the heart for Arjun. Preeti, slight migraine. Pooja, she wants to pee a lot. Vaishali, I'm continuously upward flowing energy in head and third eye.
Got it. Wherever is your symptom and place of distress, please circle and do the O2. And see what happens when I give you the next one. You know the name? I make peace with name. 6 times for women, 8 times for the men. I make peace with.
Gulshan saying that she's feeling heavy and not able to breathe properly.
I'm doing a clearing. And check. This is when we can't breathe, we are in panic. This person, and you're not in panic because you're doing something for this. You're in panic because this person brings up panic in you, and you may be suppressing a lot of panic in dealing with this person.
Vaishali, I'm feeling heavy in the heart.
Doing a clearing. That's it. And check.
Nia, I feel so much heaviness on my chest and head.
So Neha, you too. Heaviness in the chest can be grief, can be overwhelm, again can be panic. 1 second. Neha, right?
Nia, N-I-A.
Nia, 1 second. And check.
Pooja has a question. Is it okay not to feel anything at all?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But you can check whether it's a disconnection or a detachment or a neutrality. Or you're absolutely fine. Because sometimes when we don't feel anything at all, it could be that we're so consumed by rage and hatred that it'll take a while before it makes itself known. But it's okay. It's absolutely fine to not feel anything at all. But why did you bring up that person's name? So there could be more hatred than you realize. There could be more peace than you realize. So just check one time. And you will, as we do the next few rounds, it'll become clearer. Even the story will become clearer. Some of us start seeing where it originated. Not just this life, in other lives as well. That the karma of your headache, of your pain, didn't come from today.
Try more responses, maybe.
Yeah, I want to check with Nia. I want to check with, I think it was Parul. No. with the heavy chest. There was also Neelu.
Parul had a slight headache. She's saying it's still there. Elizabeth is overwhelmed. Vinny Gupta is pinching in the chest on the left side.
Clearing. Tell me, yeah, go on. Give me the distress symptoms.
Suma, I feel upset and sad and heaviness in the heart chakra.
And check.
Vas, yawns, heaviness in heart and solar plexus.
And check.
Vaishali, heavy in the head. Rebecca, getting choked. 24532, Yamini, heaviness and tightness in the chest.
And check.
Vinny Gupta, I feel suffocating.
And check.
Nadia, like there is something in my chest and I can't stretch it out. It feels solid and heavy.
I make peace with, think it if you can't say it. I make peace with, take the name. It's not so suffocating. It's not so heavy. It's not so bad. It's not so hard. No suffocation, no heaviness, no blockages, no panic, no overwhelm, no upset, no constrictions, no restrictions, no constrictions, no restrictions. Without constriction, without restriction, without suffocating, without suffocation, without stifled, without being stifled, without heaviness, without upset, without pain, without overwhelm, without sadness, without anger. No pain, no sadness, no grief. No sadness, no pain, no anger, no grief. Have water and check.
While we get that response, Nidhu, Gulshan's feeling a little better. Arjun has slight breathing difficulty.
No breathing difficulty, without breathing difficulty, without breathing difficulty, flows, not difficulties, flows, not difficulties, flows, not difficulties.
Dolly has, she's feeling a little weight on her shoulder.
No weight on your shoulders, without weight on your shoulders. Lightness, not weight on your shoulders. Lightness, not weight on your shoulders. And check.
Nilesh has a little tightness on the right leg, on the thigh area, and in the chest.
Everybody, actually, I'm much better now. 6 times with me, please. Actually, I am much better now. Actually, I am much better now. Actually, I am much better now. Actually, I'm better now. Actually, I am much better now. And check. And check. Let me give you the next one, which is really, it's not so bad. It's not so overwhelming. Whatever is applicable for you, it's not so terrible. It's not so terrible. It's not so terrible. It's not so traumatic. It's not so traumatic. It's not so traumatic. It's not so stressful. It's not so stressful. It's not so stressful. It is not so unsafe. It's not so unsafe. It's not so unsafe. It's not so unsafe. With me, I return this to the superconscious. I return this to the superconscious. I return this to the superconscious. Last one, as it for this part, not last one. Last one, and lo behold, I am healed, And lo, behold, I am healed. And lo and behold, I am healed. And lo and behold, I am healed. Take a look. How are you doing? How is your sense of that person? How is your sense of your pain point? How is your health doing right now?
I'm feeling better.
Thank you.
Arjun says he's feeling better. Ashish Kumar says I'm feeling better, but he still has some anxiety and fear. Vas Angel is feeling very hot. Tanya's feeling lighter, fresher, and better.
Good.
Vas halfway better. Trupti feeling better. Lori better. Ashish Rao feeling nice. Vinny Gupta stomach bloated and restless. Neelu Gupta feeling better and smiling.
Good.
Can we repeat the name dropping if required? Pooja's asking.
You have to. You will have to. The name dropping, again, right? It's word medicine. It's like you have to take your medicine every day. You take your word medicine every day. Like using word medicine, there's certain things you do at night. You will do some things in the morning. And you will do some things in the day. Name dropping has to be repeated. Reduction of stress has to be repeated. Continuous inflow proactively of oxygen and water has to be repeated. Continuously spending a little bit of time to answer questions like, how did that make me feel? How am I feeling? Has to be done as well. The process, part of which we are going to be doing on our Kaizen Yoga, even though it's a class. We're going to be sitting down, we're going to be doing physical activity, because remember what I said, the problem with the problem is not the name. The problem is not the cold. The problem is not the cough. The problem is that I feel miserable. I can't think. I have this heaviness in my head. It hurts my chest to cough. That's the problem. And the problem with the problem is that invariably it restricts, constricts, suppresses, represses, depresses movement. And when you have that in your life, because then you're suppressing a body superpower, collapse is going to happen. The body is designed for movement, which is why it's its superpower. It is designed to be a container for consciousness, which is why it's its superpower. The body is designed for oneness, which is why it is its superpower. Therefore, movement and bringing in that inflow of water, oxygen, practice of using the decrees, because this is not the last time we're going to be doing name dropping. We're going to do it on our Saturday call. We're going to do it in our gym. Every time we go to the gym, we're going to be name dropping, because my lovelies, when you begin, you will be amazed at how many people are in your pain, are in your weight, are in your headache. Sometimes it can be people you don't even know, which is entities. But you will understand, I know what this is. And you're going to say these things. There are 6 classes we're going to have. And there are going to be 6 ways in which we name drop. This is most fundamental and most gentle. It's going to be a little more stronger on Saturday. It's going to be a little more stronger on our first class. Okay, then we'll keep it to that strength only. But there's 6 more ways in which we're going to be name dropping. Right now, I want to do one set to also tell you one of the things that we're going to be doing in our gym. I'll tell you a little bit more about this on Saturday, but I want you to see the difference it's going to make as you say this, right? First of all, somebody said anxiety, there's some panic, there's some agitation, there's some restlessness, right? What was the first decree we started with? Repair yourself. Anxiety, repair yourself. Agitated, repair yourself. What else was it? Restless. Restless means you have to get up and move. The first sign of getting stuck is that you are being restricted, and therefore you will get restless, you will get agitated. It's a great sign. Please get up and move. Restlessness only means I want to move, but I am forcing myself to stay in one place. So restlessness does not require anything, because restlessness is cured by walking, just as overwhelm is cured by crying. Overwhelm is a buildup of water in the chest. You have to weep. And the moment you finish weeping, it'll be like a new lease of life. You'll have second breath, third breath, 10th breath. It's amazing. It's amazing. Whatever it is that is going on right now, use the 2-word decree, repair yourself. See what happens. And while you let us know, I want to tell you how you can continue this work. 1, please come back on Saturday. Today's time, 8:30 p.m. I think it's 11 ET.
Yes.
11 a.m. ET. Saturday, we meet again. Saturday is a more physical work. You are going to need some cushions. Keep at least 2, just to be on the safe side. And let them be thin cushions, like slim cushions, not like big, broad cushions, not like a fatty cushion, not like a fatty cushion. You will keep a slim cushion. Keep your thinnest pillow. You will also need, your chair is fine. If you're on a bed, you will need a chair, because your bed may not be at the correct height for what it is that we're going to be doing. You want to make sure that your shoes are also correct. So this kind of shoe that has a little bit of a curve, this will make it difficult. You need a shoe that is absolutely flat. Don't have an absolutely flat shoe? Please use a flat sandal. For those of you all in India who have kolapuris, it'll work. So a kolapuri has the slightest of heel. It's fine. But you need this flat space. Don't have any of this. Please make sure that you wear a light socks, because then we will just do it with the socks. Then you don't have to wear a shoe at all. Yes? So thinnest pillow, thinnest cushion, flattest shoe or flattest slipper, or nice pair of thin socks. We are sorted for Saturday. You will avoid wearing black. You will eat 1.5 hours before. You will wear comfortable clothes. You can wear your tracks, you can wear your pajamas, all good. What we're going to be doing is bringing in some muscle activation. We're going to be working in ways that improve our digestion, because digestion is, what is digestion? What is digestion? What is digestion? And I'm also going to, tell me.
The main system, our mothership. Anushri, some mothership.
It is. It's immunity. Digestion equals immunity. Digestion is key to immunity. Imagine when you start uncovering the story of who is here and what all they have contributed in your life. If it had been digested, this would not have happened today. If there had been acknowledgement of how you were feeling, this would not have happened today. If you had processed how you were feeling, this would not have happened today. It would not be so painful today. Maybe a little bit would have been there, because how much can we process on our own? We need support. We need our soul tribe. We need to work with a particular process. We need to get our horoscope checked. We need our essential oils. It's okay. And in fact, I've just indicated one of the other ones that we're going to be doing on Saturday, because I just want you all to digest everything that's come up today. But one of the other things we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking the name and we're going to be saying digested, processed. Try it. If you're up to it, you feel brave enough, try it. Take the name, say digested, processed. If it's your parent, hang on. That we will do on Saturday. But there will be somebody else also. There'll be somebody along with your parents. It won't just be your parents. I wanted to show you my thin pillow. So thin. It's tiny. It's like it's thin and firm. This will help a lot. If you don't have this thin pillow and this thin cushion, get what you have. We'll see how it's working. We'll make sure that everybody's stable and safe. Yes, anxiety, repair yourself. Agitation, repair yourself. Anger, repair yourself. Disconnection, repair yourself. Hatred, repair yourself. All of it fixed and repaired, fixed and repaired, fixed and repaired. My body fixed and repaired. And lo, behold, I am healed. Lo and behold, I am healed. And lo and behold, I am healed. We return to the superconscious. We return to the superconscious. We return to the superconscious. And lo, behold, and lo, behold, and lo, behold, we are healed. Cheers, everybody. For whom was this too much? Shocking problem and shocking solution. And while you answer that, let us show you how easy it is to continue this work. Deep work, quick work, fastest results. Yes? Everybody agrees?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. The decrees foundation first began with Saturn's decrees, the most basic of all. 4 words. You can leave now. And how these 4 words can be used, just these 4 words, how these 4 words can be used for yourself, for you to understand word medicine better, for you to understand how you can help your family, for you to understand what to do, even if there are multiple headaches and pain points that you have. That is available as an option for you to explore the world of word medicine further. Amrish, are you sharing the slide? Thank you. Yes, awakening the superconscious within. Superconscious awakened. We return to the superconscious. We return to the superconscious. We return to the superconscious. And we do so with word medicine. Word medicine is the fastest and simplest way to return to the superconscious. And this Saturn's Decrees Foundation course, it's a pre-recorded call, but it's just 2 hours. And it has PDF notes that will take you just 30 minutes. You'll need some time to practice. So you have from today, you have till next Saturday, because we will meet then and we will practice together. And if you have any queries, any questions, you can ask as well. You're also going to be part of a temporary group and you can ask questions there as well, because, it's 2 hours. And by the time you're listening and practicing or just reading the notes and practicing, in 2 days, you will be familiar with how word medicine works, and that the foundation course, which is Saturn's Decrees, you can leave now. 4 words. There's more than that. There's 4 Saturn's Decrees. There are 4 Saturn's Decrees. And you can leave now is just one of them. And you will get all of them in the course. This course is normally priced about $177. It is priced at a little more than 12,000 rupees. And I want to let you know that for a short while now, this course is available at a pay-as-you-lie. which means that whether or not you come on for the kindness gym, whether or not you come to do Kaizen yoga, whether or not you take on personal sessions, you can still keep in touch with word medicine. You have these replays, of course, by going through the notes and trying them for yourself and being able to ask away any queries that you have. It is a crash course. It is not the complete course. It is like a starter kit. It's a great place to begin. And pay as you like means pay as you like. There is no amount too big. There is no amount too small. If you're not doing any other work with word medicine, do this. Keep this in your toolkit. Saturn's Decrees Foundation course and is part of both the other packages that are coming up. Like the next package that's coming up is the kindness gym. In every question that I asked you today, with this person who has been a certain way with you, you are hurt, you are in pain because this person has not been kind to you. And what we're going to be doing, therefore, in our next package is kindness. The kindness gym is based on the principles of Kaizen. And Kaizen is about digesting well. How do you digest well? First, you must know how much you can handle, right? Cannot take this big a potato and put it all in your mouth, correct? So identifying the problem, swallowing it, digesting it, keeping what is good. Because whoever this person is, there is something they do in your life. There is a reason you've loved them. There is a reason why you're so attracted to them. There's a reason why you haven't been able to let them go. Something they have brought to your life, something they have given to your life. There has been good. Nobody is 100% bad. Nobody is also 100% good. Let's make peace with that as well. So this where we work on our bodies, our minds, our emotions, and improve our digestion, because digestion is immunity. Name dropping is a daily part of our class. We will do what we're doing, and we will know 6 other ways to name drop. The gentlest way to name drop we have done. I've also given you an indication of what we're going to be doing on Saturday, which is going to be slightly harder. If some of you all have already tried it, please tell us how it's making you feel. But the kindness gym, Kaizen yoga, has all of this going on. Everybody, please do your reading. Along with 30 days of daily, no break chakra massage. Your chakra massage will take place between 5:30 to 6 p.m. every evening. You're going to be part of a group and you will be informed in the group. You will also be informed on email that your chakra massage has taken place. One moment, please. I need that. While you read this. On Saturday, you are going to get an exact idea of what's going to happen in Kaizen Yoga. So we're going to use the decrees. We're also going to use physical movement. We're also going to be doing that one particular movement, which is like just, it's absolutely incredible. Because it came from the outside and became inside. So we're taking it from the inside, and we're throwing it back out. Throwing it back out. So we'll have simple movements like that. But there's also more than one, strengthening movement, core strengthening movement, thigh strengthening movement, and very simple. Age, no barrier, sex, no barrier, health, no barrier, as in, because we're going to be doing it sitting, and what you can't do sitting, you will be able to do a bit lying down as well. So wherever you are in, whichever 4 stages of health you are in, whether you are in the unconscious physical, subconscious emotional, conscious mental, or in the superconscious, it will work for everybody. Your Saturn's Decrees crash course is part of this. So If you're picking this up, you're going to get that anyway. And we're going to be meeting on Saturday for that class as well. You also get, because health is wealth, because wealth is not possible without health, because wealth requires that we have the energy, bandwidth, motivation to take action towards wealth, which is not possible without health. And therefore, we're also going to be doing a call on financial health, which is on 22nd May. And Potent Prosperity Day is an understanding of how moon cycles work. The third day, called Tritiya, after a new moon, is one of the most powerful days in the waxing cycle of the moon. And so on Tritiya, Potent Prosperity Day, we will be doing some money work as well. Let's take a look at who's in your money blocks. Let's take a look at who we need to invite for your money flows. Oh, bahut maza aayega. Bahut maza aayega. We're definitely on Telegram together as a group, like we are in this on this Golden White Light group right now. And you will get Saturn's Decrees Foundation course as well. This is going to cost you lots and lots and lots of money. Keep your card ready, keep your checkbook ready, because the value of this program is $833 and 61,001 rupees. Who's paying? You have to say yes. How much did you heal on today's call? And if you haven't heard the last replay as well, how much have you already healed? Where did you begin when you joined? And where are you today already? And then we're meeting again on Saturday. Okay. We have a sweet, sweet, sweet deal coming up. And this is available for just $69 and rupees 4,991 only. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Quickly buy. Although, if you take packet C, then this is also part of packet C, meaning package A with Saturn's Decrees crash course is part of package B, and package B is part of package C, sorry, not A, I'm so sorry. It's part of package C, it's part of the next package. And the next package is us getting together, first of all, for a revelations call. And a revelations call is where you and I we'll just talk, we'll just chat. Tell me where you are, tell me where you want to go, tell me what's going on. And now you know I will ask you who's in your environment. Tell me whatever you are comfortable to tell me. And we will just talk, we will get an idea of how we will do our personal sessions together. And then we will do 5 Speedster VIP sessions. You've seen how quickly the decrees work. The VIP session is 20 minutes only. Speedster Lightnings are 5 minutes, Speedster Regulars are 10 minutes, and Speedster VIPs are 20 minutes. And we're going to be doing 5 of these. And while I'm going to be showing you the original value of what this is, please remember that this includes everything you have just read and heard up till now. And therefore, this entire package is valued at $4,301 and 3,15,001 rupees. Everybody, please feel free to tell me how much, how this is totally worth working with word medicine. Please put that in the group. About 2.5 years back, I had a certain rate for my sessions. And what you're going to be seeing right now is that rate plus package B and package A as well. And that amount is only $1250 and rupees 91,500. That's all. This includes everything that we have mentioned. It includes all the packages So if you pick this up, you've picked up everything. If you're not picking this up, definitely take a look at package B. If you're not picking that up, definitely take a pay as you like and get familiar with word medicine. Thank you so much, Amrish. Very nicely done. Oh, and we're just going to sum it up for you. So we have package A, which is your Saturn's Decrees Foundation crash course. We got to add the word crash course in there. Crash course. Like we've made it so succinct. And then there's package B, which is our kindness gym with Kaizen Yoga, of which you will get a full-fledged experience on Saturday. And then in package C, you have all of these sessions. And package B includes package A, and package C includes package B plus package A. Plus all the bonuses that are being offered as well. Only US dollars 1250, rupees 91,500. EMI options are available. If you put a note in the group, somebody from the team will reach out to you in like just a few minutes. And you will be told how you can make this work. We return to the superconscious. I return to the superconscious. If you haven't heard call 1, please do so as well. Because on Saturday, it's going to be a combination of what we've done in call 1 and today, plus what we're going to do on our chairs and standing up as well. So we're going to take a look at the shocking solution again. We're going to sum that up. We're going to practice a little more deeper with oxygen. Everybody, O2. Just put it around your nostrils, see what happens. It'll wake you up even though you've been here for quite some time. And have water. Thank you. Have water and tell me, how are we feeling? Who signed up? Put it in the group. Say, yes, me, I'm in. Kindness gym, here I come. How are our energy levels? How are we feeling about our health? Are we all very shocked? Are we all ready to have lunch or dinner and call it a day? How are we doing? How are energy levels?
Tanya, Nia, Namrata, Anjali, they're saying they've all signed up.
Fantastic. Superb. Excellent. For everybody who's experienced word medicine for the first time, I hope you've joined the Telegram group because there may be certain reactions taking place. And I will remind you of the decrees that can be used, especially for those of you all who were feeling choked and suffocated, had a lot of heaviness in the chest. How are you now? How is everybody now?
Neelu Gupta says, Sochi badal dali. Sochi badal di. Nilesh is feeling better.
Good. I'm glad. In a good way, Neelu, how was your chest? How's that sensation of choking? That was what was going on, right?
She says it's gone.
Superb. Excellent. And everybody, in case you've missed it, we have a Great Night MP3. What all are you going to do tonight? Great Night MP3. While Great Night is going on, if you can, it may take a few days for you to acclimatize, do golden hands as well. So while the Great Night MP3 is saying you can all leave now, you can all leave now, you can all leave now, you can see the golden hands coming in, doing their thing. And as the MP3 is getting over, golden hands have taken away all the gunk and goop, gone out. You have to see it go out the window and go to whichever direction the sun is in. And you're going to see it hurtling like a comet. You're going to see its tail on fire. And the last thing you're going to do is You're going to make sure there are no breaches. Because whatever has happened has happened. We're going to take care of it. We don't want that openness and unsafeness where more is coming in. So you want to lock that up. I will also say this, it makes a kind of sense, but if there is lots going on in the body, you need to add extra locks on your door. You may even need to add an extra door. When I say door, I mean your house. So you put an extra lock and you will see within 5 to 7 days, there is a difference in your health. Every evening, please put on all lights everywhere. Light your incense, light your candle or your oil lamp or ghee lamp, however you're lighting, but there has to be an offering at the altar. I just need to get another bottle. One moment. Thank you. What was I saying? Yeah. Every evening, you light all the lights. Basically, don't let your dusk time have areas of dimness or darkness in the house. And again, you will see a difference. If you don't have an altar at home, make an altar. And when I say make an altar, whatever, I'm not saying please start believing in a God, but whatever you would like to put there. Maybe you would like to put some crystals there. Maybe you would like to put, I don't know anything apart from crystals right now. Okay. Let there be an altar where you do light that lamp, oil lamp or ghee lamp, where you light something physically. I think it was our in-house astrologer, Umaji, I think, who had mentioned at some point that the act of lighting this invariably means that I'm humbling myself, that I'm allowing my ego to dissolve in the superconscious, to dissolve in grace, to dissolve in God. So very important, because one of the things that's happened in these relationships that have caused us so much hurt and pain is that it never crossed our mind that we could do something about it. So we got a little stuck and we got a little rigid. And that flexibility starts coming in when you start lighting a lamp. So these 3 things: add a lock to your door, keep your lights on in the evening, burn incense, ring a bell. That's it. Have I said 3 things? What was the 3rd thing I said?
The altar.
The altar. Light something there. Thank you.
So there's a question from Vaishali.
Yeah.
About the remote chakra massage.
Yeah.
Do we need to be lying down for the remote session, or can we continue doing our work as usual?
You can continue. You can continue, no problem. You might suddenly feel funny here and there. Like suddenly your ear might pop, or you might feel you might feel like your eyes are a little watery, or you may feel like closing your eyes for a few moments. You might have a reaction, but you can continue to do whatever you're doing, no problem at all. Is this YouTube telling us we've crossed our time? Thank you. Sorry, we went somewhere else.
I don't know.
How is everybody doing? You know, on Saturday, I think we'll also aim for some one-on-one demos. How's that? Like, y'all come on and we'll take a look at what's happening, and you'll be able to identify what the name of your headache and your pain point. And we'll do a round. We'll do a round with word medicine, of course, and we will definitely do some work with the shocking solution. The shocking solution being that you got to take care of your relationships for you to be in the best health possible. And that those who have hurt you, harmed you, damaged you, you need to stop carrying them, to let them go. Basically, you need to digest them and release them out. And that will change everything. Is everybody saying yes? Amrush, you're looking for something?
I'm just looking at a couple of messages that have come in about how people feeling. Nilesh and Anushri said they're feeling great. Vaishali says, I feel fresh and I can stay awake all night.
Oh,
Vaishali says yes. Swati says yes. Vaishali, I'm feeling sweaty. Anushri sends her gratitude.
thank you. Thank
We're
you.
waiting for more people to respond.
I look forward to talking to you all one-on-one a little more on Saturday. But first, actually maybe not first. No, actually first. First, we will do our kindness gym Kaizen yoga. Come prepared, come ready. 8:30 p.m., 11 ET. I will see you then. Till then, if you haven't already picked up a package, pick up your package. Definitely keep me posted about how you feel, especially those of y'all who are experiencing word medicine for the first time, are getting the MP3 for the first time. It might be a lot, and it might be a lot to process and digest, like how quickly something's leaving or how quickly something else is revealing itself. So keep me posted about how you are doing. We are on the group the entire day, and make sure that you are being able to manage no matter what the symptom is. I am going to sign off. I'm going to thank the team. Thank you so much, Amrish. My first time with you. Been an absolute joy. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Shilpa. And thank you everybody else as well. Thank you for being here in India. It is delayed, but you all made the time. I value that very much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it deeply. Big love, big hug. Drink lots of turbocharged healing water, and namaste from me.